Thank you. Well, I'm totally for preserving our historic buildings and heritage. I think one of the things we have to do here is people that visit Staten Island often take the ferry ride over and make a U-turn. They just return back to Manhattan, and they never step foot on Staten Island. We need to create, this is all part of the question, we need to create a convention and visitors bureau with an office right there at the Staten Island ferry on the St. George ferry side. And we need to be able to direct them to some of these historic areas that we have here on Staten Island. Whether it be the Snug Harbor, or whether you go to Richmond Town, or whether it's the Lighthouse Museum, which I believe we should restore and have it and make it into a viable place to go. Whether it's the vast amounts of parklands we have, whether it's the promenade that we could create along the waterfront, improving the waterfront by putting a light rail service there, bike paths, and also neighborhoods. There are so many neighborhoods on Staten Island. It's almost like half of Staten Island is a historic district. Just 2-3 days ago, I was taking a ride by Harrison Street, just behind Bailey Seton Hospital. And it's like it's in the middle of nowhere. There's some tough areas around it, some high crime areas around it, but it's such a beautiful block. And I was taking pictures and I was looking at it, and it's just a wonderful little corner. And I noticed there was one empty lot in the middle of the block. And in the empty lot, there's a for sale sign with a picture of this brand new home, two-family home that they want to build in what could be a historic district or a historic block. And it just didn't fit in. We can't allow that to happen. We can't. We need the community board to be working with us so that in historic districts such as Harrison Street and other neighborhoods, we will have the opportunity for the community board and other oversight committees deciding whether or not a person should be building this type of home in this type of neighborhood. Now you say, well, yeah, well, that's not fair. Why would you claim something historic and then my property values go down? Well, the city needs to compensate people who are losing as a result of rezoning. So whether it be historic rezoning or rezoning for building purposes. So we don't want anybody to lose equity in their home because all of a sudden their home was just rezoned, was just landmarked. No, we need to compensate these people, and we also need to help them restore their homes so that whatever additional costs are incurred in order to bring their homes up to historic par value, we, the city, will compensate them. Because the person should not be hurt. The person living in that home should not be hurt. But we should maintain the viability of the historic community in all of Staten Island.
Okay, what happened was he was given a 2-minute notice, and when the time goes off, we're going to go ahead and cut them off.